Hello, Michael Bull here with the Commercial Real Estate Show. We're in Atlanta at the second annual Interface Seniors Housing Southeast Conference. We've met it with Taylor Jones. He's with Elouet Networks. Is that how you say it?
Elouet.
Elouet Networks. Okay.
Elouet.
Okay. Great. And senior housing, like a lot of industries, technology is really a way to increase NOI, increase profits, and create more efficiencies in your projects, isn't it?
That is correct. So Elouet Networks is a managed services provider that works with niche communities and senior, student, and traditional MDU. Part of what we're talking about today is making sure that the right infrastructure is in place, that it's engineered correctly, that the concept of what you're actually trying to provide technology for is actually planned prior to the building going up. So making sure that you know what you're trying to serve is actually more important than just assuming that just let them bring it and it will work.
So related to technology, it's good to get you guys involved in the planning process of designing the project?
Correct. I mean, there's a lot more going into it than throwing an access point up on the ceiling and expecting it to work. There's the residents' demands of what they want to use it for in terms of entertainment. There's the medical EMR side of it, the medical record side, as well as the operational products and tools that staff are using these days, such as iPads, tablets, wearables, and basically also pendants and things like that that residents are getting as a service through the communities.
Okay. And if a client has a service that they like, your system will work with those other vendors, right?
Correct. Elouet Networks is really more of the highway transportation, construction company. We come in, we build the roads, we put in the network to work with multiple different platforms and multiple different vendors that basically are on the edge of the network. So whether it's wireless, hardwired, basically the different technologies, even radio across the communities, those are types of things that need to be planned, engineered, and thought, and then basically when they're installed, they're managed correctly so that all these other things that you're paying for, which are really the big budget, putting in the infrastructure is expensive, but it's all the other products that you buy at the afterwards to put onto it that you really need to make sure it works from day one.
What are some of the technologies that you're seeing that are real cost effective, that are maybe newer, that some of the operators may not be aware that's kind of coming down the pike?
Well, I mean, a lot of it is really the adoption of EMR at the lowest level staff. So basically giving them a tablet. I have one operator here, he buys the Amazon Fire, the Kindle type product that his staff they're cheap and they can basically pull up the information while they're on the community network, handle the need of the resident, post the data there, the doctors can get to it real time, and basically that type of technology is happening today, and it's only going to happen more. I mean, I just think about what the iWatch and what embeddables and kind of the Google Glass products that are coming down the line, and what that's going to change, because you could have as we were just talking about the shortage of nurses happening, what if your lower level nurses were wearing Google Glass type product that they were a doctor in another at the practice was actually viewing real time with that nurse and could help diagnose through the network and actually provide better service to the resident and whatever issue they're dealing with.
And that's excellent. And I think this business is changing a little bit, where like someone my age may be putting their parents into assisted living, and we're used to technology. We're used to that type of access, aren't we?
Well, yeah, and you're actually one of the decision makers now. I mean, it's kind of, you digress. Your parents made decisions for you, and as they've gotten older, now you're making decisions for them. But
I'm gonna get them back too.
But you want technology that when you're at their community, you spend more time there. You have access to the products that you traditionally use at your house or wherever you come from. So, I mean, if you want to visit your parents for a week and need to be able to do work, you need to have a resident wireless network that the family members can take advantage of. Grandkids, I mean, how many, I'd love to keep my kid off his phone or tablet, but they're there and they should be spending time with grandma or grandpa, but, let them watch their video while we're, as I'm interacting with my parents. And, that type of technology is making a big difference in terms of the family members' decision-making process as well.
Right. Taylor, what's your geographic footprint of where you guys provide service?
Oh, actually, that's neat. Elouet Networks, we're actually nationwide. We're in 40 states, managing networks networks in all 40 states, and we have staff all across the country managing communities, senior, student, and traditional. So we basically will go where the work is.
Okay.
And help. And we work with a lot of partners and developers that are building. You know, they might be based in Atlanta or Columbus, but they're building in San Antonio, Texas. So we work with them to basically create a product and a solution that they can use at wherever they decide to build.
Okay, and maybe the architects should get in touch with you as well when they're planning a building?
Yes, it's a little bit more, yes, it's low voltage, it's you think the electrician or the electrical side of it just is done, but there's a lot more components to it, and especially with the wireless. You can't just throw drops of Cat 5 or Cat 6 across a print and expect that you're going to have the best network, because every product has different needs in terms of its type of connectivity to the access points.
That's interesting. Well, Taylor, where can the viewers get more information?
Oh, that's great. We're at Eluwit.com. That's ELAUWIT.com. And Bruce Sanders is sales at Eluwit.com. He's our head of sales. I'm the chief technology officer, and I can be reached at tjones@Eluwit.com.
All right, excellent. Thank you, Taylor.
Thanks so much.
Michael Bull with the Commercial Real Estate Show.
The Commercial Real Estate Show is brought to you by Bull Realty Commercial Advisors, a great place to do business. Visit bullrealty.com. RealNex, a comprehensive and powerful suite of commercial real estate tools at an incredibly low price. Visit realnex.com. That's REALNEX. Xceligent, the resource professionals use for commercial real estate information. Visit xceligent.com. That's XCELIGENT. Commercial Search, the source to market and source available properties for sale or lease. Visit commercialsearch.com. For more information on these great companies, or for additional videos, podcasts, or articles, visit CREshow.com.